Alright, what's really going on? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano ADA against USDT. We're going to be assessing some of these key technical aspects of price action moving forward. We're going to be looking for some of the pivotal areas of support and resistance I believe we're going to be interacting with in the very near future here. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Do you trade? Do you hold? Or do you let the price action unfold? What are you doing with your bag? If you have one, are you bullish on Cardano? Do you believe we found support? Are you accumulating in these lows, buying the dips? Are we going to hold these dollar plus range, get above this critical resistance, get back to the multi-dollar range that we came from in the not so distant past? Or are you bearish on Cardano? Do you think there's more downside? We're at resistance. This is just a fake out upward. We're going to head straight to zero. Let me know your thoughts on the direction of Cardano down in the comment section below. Jumping right into it, to kind of recap the past few months of dreaded sideways that we've had, I do believe, between a critical resistance near $1.47, in addition to support found just under $1 at 93 cents. But the $1 kind of psychological level has been the kind of range you've been bouncing from so far. I do think 93 cents is still a key level to consider, but we have been trapped sideways, getting rejected off of $1.47 several times before breaking it and experiencing some price action above that critical resistance, failing to find it as support. But we do have, between the 6th of May to the 16th of June of this year, we have price action trading above that $1.47, interacting with, those swing highs of, $2.47. But the abrupt change of momentum, the dreaded 19th of May there, sending price action plummeting all the way through back into this key range, getting us trapped in here. Confirmation of this zone as a new resistance, I do believe, was found on the kind of 19th and 20th of June. Confirming some further time in this kind of range. We came up, bounced off $1 again, came up to $1.46 between the swing low of the 22nd all the way to the 4th of July. Got rejected, got sent back down toward $1, bounced, created a higher low, and here we are interacting with this $1.47 resistance yet again. And so definitely, we're at a critical level at the moment. Price action could get rejected downward to find another kind of higher low, potentially find support at $1.25. Could be a psychological kind of round level that we could be bearish enough to return to if resistance is significant here, although the bullishness of Cardano could very well send us above. So at the moment, we will have to confirm the significance of this resistance over the next coming days. But a new perspective comes into play when we consider EngineeringRobo, along with the Fibba, Zucchini, Lamborghini, Illuminati lines of bikinis. We can see price action interacting with resistance just under the 0.618 Fibonacci level. $1.53 is also going to be a significant level of sell pressure just above this kind of current key level we're getting rejected from. So there definitely is a zone of sell pressure we will have to kind of jump above and then confirm perhaps as support moving forward. That is just ahead of us here. Price action being supported by the buy for closing on the 27th of July of this year, as we confirm potential support above this 0.5 Fibonacci line, $1.24, correlating with that kind of aforementioned psychological kind of round level that we could be bearish enough to return to, which is currently correlating with the 200 daily moving average, a very key bullish indicator that we have stayed well above and consolidated in a very bullish manner for the past kind of few months here since entering this range. Cardano has stayed very bullish against the volatility of Bitcoin over the last few months, and it is definitely looking for a breakout pretty soon here. So there's lots going on for Cardano, definitely trapped still in a sideways range. We will have to confirm these kind of key levels as support or resistance moving forward. At the moment, my bearish target, if we do experience a retracement, would be toward that 200 daily moving average, down toward $1.24 if we are bearish enough to experience that. On the bullish side, say we break resistance at $1.47, I do think we will have to get above $1.50, $1.53 in particular, and confirm that as support to kind of further confirm the uptrend and expect the multi-dollar range ahead. Overall, long-term, quite bullish on Cardano. In the short term, like I said, we have to confirm the significance of this current perhaps resistance over the next kind of coming days. Lots going on for Cardano against USDT, but if we swap over to ADA against Bitcoin, we can see new perspective come into play here. We have price action in a bit of a different range of sideways. Price action consolidating toward potential support around 30.97 Satoshi after being rejected at resistance found near kind of 46.67 all the way up to kind of like 49.63 Satoshi seemed to be significant sell pressure, sending us into this sort of sideways channel with significant resistance perhaps around the 40.57 Satoshi line, which is currently the 0.786 Fibonacci level, in addition to potential support currently around the 0.618 Fibonacci line. 3272 Satoshi is a key level that I do believe we will have to kind of hold moving forward to be kind of more short-term bullish on kind of Cardano. We do have the buy for against the price of Bitcoin, suggesting some very bullish price action for ADA, suggesting we could very well hold and or experience some upside against kind of Bitcoin's volatility here. Cardano's been looking very bullish in the past few months and is still looking to be just as bullish and wants to go up. It has definitely a more upside kind of built up for it. I do believe the key level we will have to confirm as support or resistance is going to be this 0.618 Fibonacci line. Price action is currently experiencing some significant sort of downside here in the short term. Perhaps that is has enough momentum to kind of push us down toward another retest of the 30.93 Satoshi level that I've drawn there. We had a bullish bounce off of it. That buy for still giving us support. But although we could very well experience some short-term kind of downside, experience some more attempts at these lows to find support over the weekend, kind of before we see the kind of euphoric highs again and potential interaction with the 0.786 line, 40.54 Satoshi. So Cardano still trapped in a bit of a sideways range. We will have to confirm this key level as support or resistance moving forward to kind of solidify the short-term direction of ADA in the kind of bearish perspective. I have potential support at my 30.94 support line. In addition to the top of this 200 daily moving average, a bounce off of that would be very bullish for the trend in the long term and would give this a lot of support in the kind of health of the uptrend. We also have the 0.5 Fibonacci line at 27.27 Satoshi, which would be just below that 200 daily. Say we come down to it and have some interaction with it, we still have another chance of support just below it at a Fibonacci line. So there's definitely lots going on for Cardano against USDT and BTC. We have significant key levels we have to confirm over the weekend before we can solidify the potential direction of Cardano in the short term here. Long term, we're looking very bullish in my opinion, although we could perhaps experience some continued consolidation sideways or attempts downward towards support over the next kind of perhaps few days or weeks, moving forward before we see some bullish upside. But a new perspective comes into play when we swap over to Bitcoin and we see what's really going on in the crypto sphere. Here we have price action pumping in a very bullish manner, experiencing that dreaded resistance at the 0.618 Fibonacci level. $41,500 per Bitcoin is going to be a very key level moving forward, in my opinion. On the 30th of July to the 31st, kind of there, we have that sell pressure present into the beginning of August, sending price action toward this 0.5 Fibonacci level at $34,300 per Bitcoin, although we found support at 37K. Technically, until we can confirm and solidify $41,500 per Bitcoin, technically it is not impossible to interact with 34K again before we see all-time highs and six figures. Plus, currently we are still interacting with this very key range that we have been trapped in for the past kind of few months here, currently experiencing resistance along the underside of this 200 daily moving average. We'll have to see just how bullish we can be and what momentum is kind of built up here to get above and confirm it as support. Price action, in my opinion, will above kind of confirmed a break outward of this dreaded kind of sideways once we've perhaps interacted with the $41,500 level and confirm that as support. That would perhaps solidify this as a bottom, and we could definitely expect some upside in the kind of a continuation of this potential bull market. Perhaps this phase of consolidation and downside, this technical necessary downside is over. We've recovered in a very, very bullish manner over the last kind of few kind of weeks here. We've had several months of downside consolidating toward kind of like 30K and just the high 20Ks as support, finally bouncing. We have this buy 4 closing on the 24th of July, and things are looking kind of more bullish than they ever have been in the last kind of few months here. Price action still interacting with some very key levels, currently interacting with resistance along the 200 daily. Will we get rejected? Will we pump right above it? Lots going on for Bitcoin against USDT. I want to see support at the 0.618, $41,000 per Bitcoin has to be support moving forward for me to get more bullish in the short term here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Try EngineeringRobo free with the link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below. Let me know in the comment section. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? What are you doing with your bag? If you have one, if you've been buying Bitcoin through all these lows accumulating during the downside, do you think 6 figures is around the corner? Or are you bearish still? It's just like a bull trap, a fake out upward. We're going to get rejected, head straight to zero. Let me know your thoughts on the direction of Bitcoin down in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in for the next one.